A show duct taped together by broken promises and hopes and dreams. Recorded in the corner of Wade's dirty bathroom. Get ready for WMBT.
The Catholic Church, home to the oldest and most widely practiced religions on the planet. An estimated 1.3 billion people worldwide identify as a Catholic, equivalent to the combined populations of the United States, Europe, and Africa. For centuries, the Church has served as a cornerstone for faith, morality, culture, and unquestioned authority. Almost makes the Roman Empire look like a startup. Bless you, my son. Employment within the church is considered a pedophile's wet dream due to the many benefits, starting with their relocation programs if they're caught being naughty with the little ones.
141.
Now, just so we are clear, I'm not here to bash anyone's faith, just to point out that we should all keep a watchful eye on the shepherds to, protect the little ones. All the facts in this episode are real and have been provided by AI. And this should go without saying, that there's clearly lots of great people working for the church, and this is just about sharing information, accountability, transparency, and again, to look out for the little ones. The Catholic Church was founded around 33 AD and has grown to be the largest private landowner on the planet, spanning churches, schools, hospitals, vast real estate holdings in nearly every country. Financial estimates vary, but critics suggest that the institution generates tens of billions of dollars annually, tax-free. Thou shalt not kill. However, somehow, around 40 major wars have been fought in the name of the church. Depending on how broadly you count them, wars fought with the church's blessings resulted in about 50 million deaths. But it was okay because that was in the name of the church. Now, Starbucks is a hugely successful enterprise, has about 38,000 locations. However, the Catholic Church eclipses that with over 200,000 locations. So, eternal salvation scales pretty well, beating capitalism by a lot. Now, this next little nugget was a shocker to me, so I had to triple check it. About 30,000 Catholic priests have been credibly accused of being naughty with the little ones. This is based on documented investigations, not including the ones brushed under the holy rug. Ah yes, the Vatican. It isn't just a church, it's a country. Smallest country in the world with just 110 acres. It has its own laws, police force, courts, and passports. And it even has its own bank called Institute for the Works of Religion. Fun fact, its tax-free money has been involved in numerous cases of money laundering, along with ties to Robert De Niro or organized crime. They also own one of the largest art collections on Earth, with an estimated value in the tens of billions of dollars. The Vatican helped the Nazis escape Europe after World War II to South America, because, well, why not? They even ran their own torture chambers in the basement during the Inquisition. Torture was legally sanctioned to extract confessions, including from children. Lastly, they once ruled that poor little pussies were demonic, contributing to the mass killings of cats in medieval Europe. This, of course, didn't help the Black Plague by allowing the rat population to explode along with the plague's death toll. For decades, the Catholic Church treated abuse less like a crime and more like a relocation program. Documented investigations show the dominant response wasn't call the police, more like Father Timmy's getting handsy again, time to relocate. In 2002, the Boston Globe's investigation exposed internal church documents showing that senior officials were aware of the abuse allegations and chose quiet reassignment over reporting to law enforcement. So they didn't get fired or arrested, they just got relocated. Like a very dark game of musical chairs. In 2004, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops commissioned the John Jay College of Criminal Justice to study the problem. Their report confirmed that 4,300 priests in the U.S. had been credibly accused. In 2018, a Pennsylvania grand jury reviewed decades of records across 6 dioceses and concluded that church leaders had created a system where abuse was hidden through coded language. One memo famously avoided words like rape or assault, preferring phrases like boundary issues. The irony is truly impressive. An institution founded on confession, repentance, moral authority spent centuries perfecting the art of saying, let's not talk about that. The Catholic Church is nearly 2,000 years old. That predates modern governments, modern science, and most of the countries that exist today. Very few institutions in human history have survived that long without collapsing or quietly fading into a museum. But the church didn't just survive history, it shaped it. The church learned early that controlling information meant controlling outcomes. That approach worked remarkably well for centuries and still works to this day. So what did we learn? Well, history is complicated and institutions are messy, and even the oldest organizations in the world are still run by humans. So naturally they're flawed. So I suppose wearing a robe doesn't magically upgrade your character.
Wait, Martin's video thingy.
Oh, God.
Don't subscribe.
UMBT.